Amigos, sejam bem-vindos mais uma vez aqui a Hogwarts Legacy. Vamos continuar a nossa história e acho que vamos finalmente iniciar e vamos finalmente poder ter a nossa nossa própria sala das necessidades e vamos poder... não é fazer necessidades. Sim, boa piada, Tiago. Vamos sim poder ter finalmente Fantastic Beasts, portanto vamos poder ter finalmente animaizinhos lá, nossos, as nossas plantas, as nossas poções, a nossa casa personalizada, ok? Onde podemos ter um monte de coisas. Acho que é nesta missão que o vamos conseguir, portanto vamos a isso, né?
Revelio. The historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those.
Temos que falar com a professora Weasley. Os vistos é que nos vai ajudar com isto.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Tens que pensar no que tu queres e olha para a parede, vai. Bem, fixe.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Grande gentleman, né? Não foi porque estava com medo de entrar, não. Ele é um gentleman.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Revelio.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those...
Eu troquei isto. Porque acho que o fogo não é assim tão útil. Quer dizer... Ok. Sei lá, vamos por aqui.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Revelio.
Dear, can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Man's down.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio.
Okay.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful.
Revelio.
Worthless pile of tin.
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon
Revelio.
your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio.
Como é que eu... Já sei.
Accio.
Obrigado.
Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Está bem fixe isto. Olha.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the
Okay.
room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Bué fixe.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of
Revelio.
description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the
era isto que nós
effects of
precisávamos.
anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Ok. Agora vai ser tipo tutorial de como é que vamos mexer nisto, né? De certeza. Tipo na casa. Ok. Já começa a ter poderes aqui. A armadura é pior, mas se nós conseguimos puxar este poder para esta, era bom. E eu acho que isso é possível fazer. Tenho quase a certeza. Já vamos ver. Deixa-me só ver aqui aos talentos, ver uma coisa. Este é bom. O fogo também, mas... Bem, enfim... Spells... Core... Stealth... Room of Requirements. Depois estes são bons, eu acho que vou comprar esses spells todos, mas é. Bem, não interessa agora, vamos aqui. O que é que ela quer dizer?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's
Exato,
much
nós já
safer
apanhamos.
and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go
Portanto, se nós
ahead and conjure the
tirarmos uma
potion
cena que fomos
station
nós,
and
ganhamos as
potting
cenas,
table.
né?
You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Já. Olha minha pipoca. Doces. Ah, eu também estou a comer, velho. Toma. Parece cereais. Ok. Qual é que é mais giro? Este. Este. Vou pôr este. Não, não, não. Herbologia. Floresta.
Well done.
Sim.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Quidditch board, skull, flower, wide mirror. Ok, nós já fomos apagando cenas, né? Quadros. Isto não temos. Temos estátuas.
Deke will be here to
Já
answer
vamos
any
acrescentar
questions
mais
you may
coisas.
have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Ok.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Pronto, só podemos usar isto dentro
I
daqui
will
da
be sure
sala,
to
né?
speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Ok.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Já tenho. Não tenho.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Good. Okay. Calma. Mas como é que eu mexo este sítio? Ok. Já vai dar grande. Medium. Ok, este. Rotate, ok. Vamos pôr tipo assim. Está fixe. Aqui vamos pôr qual? Vamos pôr tipo este. Como é que eu tiro as cenas do sítio? Oh, já sei. Eu vou também. Opções. Vamos pôr isto assim. Ok. Este está mal. Agora aqui vou fazer assim. Vou fazer assim. Herbologia, vou meter este assim, verde. Exatamente. Agora, se tirar opções até vou fazer outro, que é vou dar vanish neste. Vamos pôr posições, vamos pôr tipo este. Ok. Assim. Agora, tapete. Vamos meter este. Pode ficar assim. Parece que está perfeito, espera aí. Parece que está melhor assim, né? Ok, agora posso meter aqui uma deste lado, uma deste. Aqui posso meter este. Sim, assim. Toma, vanish nisto. E queremos uma igual, mas... ser colocada aqui, exatamente. Agora. Isto é o quê? Não há aqui nenhuma que combine. Não, não vou pôr isto. Epá, muito pequeno. Espera aí. Butterflies. Faz sentido porque aqui são as plantas. Né? Faz sentido. Não. Só ver mais coisas. Isto não. Aliás, este faz muito sentido estar aqui. Assim. Exatamente. Este faz todo o sentido estar aqui. Aliás, vamos fazer uma coisa primeiro. Vamos meter-lhe aqui um quadro. Vamos meter-lhe aqui um quadro que faça mínimo sentido. Assim este, parece-me bem assim. Assim este, depois mete-se. Depois mete-se. Isto. Exatamente.
Shall we move on?
Ok. Pronto. Mesas. Bem, para já se calhar não vale a pena, né? Está fixe ou não? Eu acho que está fixe, eu acho que está fixe. Bora. Temos as estações de cada coisa, por enquanto que as que temos.
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Bem, estamos a aprender bem de feitiços.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Ok, estou a perceber. Estou a perceber. Aqui. Pode ser este. Esta parede, por exemplo. Não dá, pá. Não dá, pá. Ah. Espera aí, deixa lá fazer aqui. Isto é o estilo, hã? Não, não mudo de sítio, não mudo de sítio. Mas parece-me bem. Vamos pôr o mesmo estilo neste. Não, não é isto. Aqui. Já. Já mudou de sítio. Não é isto, eu quero isto. Não, tem que ser.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try
Ah,
these
era o que
new
eu queria
designs
fazer.
on the floor or balcony.
Ah, estava a ver que não dava. Olha, olha este. Aí, lindíssimo. Ai, que beleza. E este? Vamos lá ver aqui este. Pode ser assim. E aqui o chão, este chão padrão. Tsh.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor
That's all.
Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ah, tem a ver com a luz só? Ok.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you
okay.
have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Tem mais espaço para nós? Uau.
An even bigger space.
Obrigado.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Ok. Bem. Uau. Bem, para já vamos fazer uma cena que é... Ok, nós não sabemos mais nenhum. Vamos plantar isto. Aqui, opções. Não temos suficientes. Vamos fazer esta. Aí era fixe que aqui tivéssemos uma cena para vender. Para vender coisas. Aqui o que é que temos mais? Ok, nós depois podemos editar isto tudo. Não, pá, não, eu acho que não vamos fazer isso hoje. Porque assim, a verdade é que nós não temos muito mais do que aquilo que está aqui neste momento, não é? É uma coisa. Furniture, ok. Não. Deixa uma coisa. Desk of Description, nós já temos. Herbologia, Potions. Pois são todas small. Já nós ainda só temos estas small, portanto, pá, não há nada a fazer. Vamos fazer mais uma. E portanto, o que é que vamos fazer agora para terminar o episódio? Temos aqui mais uma data de coisas que podemos ir fazer. Só a ver quests. Temos as chaves ainda. E temos esta para aprender o Confringo. Meet Sebastian. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the defense against the Dark Heart Classroom. Vamos aprender o Confringo. Parece-me bem. Aqui nos talentos, o que é que podemos pensar em evoluir? O Stealth, eu acho que não vamos evoluir muito mais, se for sincero. Eu acho que não vou evoluir isto. Dark Arts, nós vamos tentar tipo, não evoluir nada das Dark Arts, ok? Portanto, nós não vamos tipo, passar para o lado negro de maneira nenhuma. Aqui do Room of Requirement. Makes you invulnerable and deflects projectiles attacks back to enemies. Isto é bom, portanto as pressões que nós fizermos aqui, estas cenas, acabam por ter maiores efeitos. Isso é interessante. Isso é interessante, mas também é deste modo stealth. Portanto, eu acho que o que vamos evoluir mais vai ser tipo estes dois. E vamos cagar no resto, ser sincero. Por outro lado, eu não quero evoluir muito ainda porque... Ok. Deixa eu ver estes. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute not to... Ok, não. Blocking a spell with perfect protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. Isto é o parry. Este também não quero. Enemies struck with step of fire remain stunned for a longer. Este é bom. Heals with more effect. Bem, para já eu acho que vale a pena acrescentar mais um destes. Portanto, acrescentar mais um de habilidades. Eu vou acrescentar mais um de habilidades. Eu acho que isto vale a pena. Depois o resto, pá, não me parece muito necessário. Aqui nos spells vai depender dos ataques que nós vamos usar, não é? Descendo, bombarda. Este ainda não aprendemos. Portanto, conferring on impact, produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. Defendo can slice through. Pá, eu acho que todos estes são bons. Tipo, eu vou meter estes. Vou meter este do Defendo. E o de Pulse, no fundo, tipo, acaba por ser fixe. Porque nós, se vamos começar a usar mais cenas à distância, é bom que eles também fiquem afastados, né? Pá, eu vou comprar este. Portanto, vamos fazer aqui umas combinações interessantes. Antes de irmos... Enquanto as poções vão fazendo, né? Isto ainda não está feito, né? Yeah. Isto por acaso está mal feito. Nós clicamos no escape e isto para tudo e portanto as poções não ficam a fazer. Eu acho que deveriam fazer. Vamos ver aqui uma coisa. 15. E mesmo no T também não faz. Um bocado estranho. Enfim, vamos usar este que é mais para editar a casa. Vamos deixar assim. Vamos ter este aqui. Isto é à distância, isto é à distância. Com Fringo é de perto. Portanto precisamos do ácido para estar perto. Precisamos mais o quê? Podemos ter o invisível aqui, que poderá ser interessante. E mantemos o Expelliarmus, que é um ataque base, né? Portanto, este é bom para o invisível. Temos o fogo com o ácido. Este é para mandar longe. Temos os ataques de longe. E agora nós vamos aprender qual? O Confringo, qual deles é que é? Isto é o Flipendo, Descendo. Avada Kedavra. Kills enemies instantly. Nós não queremos isso. Crucio e o Imperial, né? Nós vamos tipo jogar para não ter estas três, ok? Nós vamos jogar para não ter estas três. Glácios. Nós vamos aprender este, né? Com Fringo. Yeah. E vamos ter o Confringo depois aqui. Vamos pôr o Confringo aqui. Ok? Então, deixa-me lá. Vamos acabar aqui a produção. 10 segundinhos. E vamos. Ainda estamos nos 40 minutos. Vamos à. Este não dá para fazer, este dá para fazer muito, este já gastámos, ou era isso? Isso pode ficar a fazer também, não interessa. Vamos então, hoje não vamos editar mais a casa, pá, acho que isso depois eu até posso fazer em off, não faz sentido eu estar a fazer isso aqui. World Map, vamos só ver aqui uma coisa. Hogsmeade, não há aqui missão nenhuma, boa. Hogwarts Map. Vamos ali. Vamos aprender o Confringo, que nos vai dar jeito. Vai nos dar muito jeito.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Agora vos digo, nós vamos mesmo tentar tipo, ser o mais clean possível. E não vamos de todo usar feitiços maus, ok? Por assim dizer. Portanto, não vamos usar nada
Sebastian,
de Avada
been a
Kedavra,
while.
nada disso.
It has.
Portanto, dar
Glad you
cartas.
received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Eu já tinha visto isto.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. So I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Isto é fixe, porque eu posso trocar isto rápido. Se quisermos usar de perto, temos isto. Se quisermos usar de longe, isto é fixe.
I
Estamos
think
bem,
I've
estamos
seen
bem, nós
Ominous
estamos
in
bem.
potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood.
Mas por acaso vai ser giro. A nossa gameplay não
Why
vai ter
does
nada
Ominous have no love lost for his family?
cursed spells.
His father's
portanto, isso vai
family
ser
are
muito
direct
fixe. Vai
descendants
ser
of
diferente,
Salazar
quase toda a gente
Slytherin,
vai querer fazer
one of the
isso.
4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Bora.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oi? Bora.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Ok.
If your sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Trust me. She misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
Very well. Let me know when and I'll meet you.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack.
Por que é que ele está a contar
There
as
was
cenas
this
sem eu dizer que
portkey
quer
that-
A
contar?
portkey? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Na boa.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
Uma cena. Já tenho dúvidas. Pois, curse são estas três só. Enfim. Bora. Por acaso, eu não sei como é que o jogo vai ser, mas por exemplo, o Cruciatus, nós só conseguimos realmente tipo usar o Cruciatus
Hello, Sebastian.
se realmente nós.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
Já
I
explico.
recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Olha, olha.
Sebastian
duelo?
is going to get an earful of this.
Rebento da boca toda, ó palhaço. O que é que eu ia dizer? Basicamente, tipo... Nós se calhar aqui vamos ser obrigados a aprender os feitiços, não sei. Mas... Basicamente a Cruciatus só consegues usar se realmente quiseres magoar a pessoa e se tiveres maldade dentro de ti. Portanto, tipo... Não sei até que ponto é que nós vamos ter isso.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Portanto, não sei até que ponto é que era fixe ter dentro do jogo essa questão, que é tipo, Ok, nós temos que ter realmente muita maldade e temos que ter escolhas dentro do jogo que nos façam tipo conseguir fazer ou não o feitiço. Isso era fixe. Ok, quests. Já podemos ir ao Professor Fig. Aqui em Talent podemos evoluir o Confringo. Yeah. Fixe. Por outro lado, por exemplo, aqui nas Dark Arts, nós temos o Expelliarmus, que não é propriamente uma Dark Art, né? Mas estamos a dar tipo curse neles. Portanto, isso aí já é estar a ser mau, acho eu. Yeah. E nós não queremos bem isso. Ok, então pronto. Vamos aqui, mapa. Vamos só tentar perceber se por acaso não há mais nada extra. Acho que não. Vamos aqui. Neste episódio já estamos quase a acabar, né?
Why not?
Deixa eu só ver aqui uma coisa. Nós podemos substituir. Podemos substituir este assim. Talvez. Né? Fica bem, né? Isto é de longe. Acho que fica bem. Vamos lá ao Professor Fig ver o que é que ele quer.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spabbing
Bora, quero andar à
talked more
porrada.
than
Já
he
não andamos à
listens.
porrada desde
Ranted
o
on and
episódio
on about
anterior e
rogue
este.
dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen,
Também este
Professor,
foi mais
so
sobre a Sala
much
das
happened
Necessidades.
while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
he did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Ah, finalmente temos o livro para ir lá, ok. Ok. Não estou. I, O, U. Ok. Bora.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Tu vai morrer. Quase certeza. Não sei porquê, mas acho que é provável.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Que é isto?
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
Yeah.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below
Vai ser o próximo
you.
episódio.
Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen
É
it
das
yourself.
corujas, né?
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Bem, amigos, vamos terminar aqui. vamos depois começar outro episódio. A partir daqui vamos no próximo até à torre e vamos começar o primeiro desafio aqui da Ancient Magic. Mas para já foi este o episódio de hoje. Espero que tenham gostado. Eu gostei bastante. Finalmente temos a sala.
It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few
Tá bem.
tasks. Once you've done that,
Já vou fazer o Glacius, não se preocupe. E pronto. Vemos no próximo episódio. Espero que tenham gostado deste. E já sabem. Piu, piu.